Welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to look at using a graphics program known as the GIMP, or GNU Image Manipulation Program, to create the image for a course, the course image. It's the rectangular thing that shows up on the top of a course. It's the picture for the course. Anyway, the rectangular region is a particular size, and I was having this vision for what might make an interesting cover. First, I was thinking of a floral scene. So what I want to do is I want to begin by opening a floral background. Let's go ahead to my purchased pictures here, and we will look for one that I really like called Spring Flowers or Spring Park. There we go. Now check this out. This is really a beautiful picture, and what we're going to do is we're going to set it to the size of a Udemy image. That size happens to be 960 by 540, apparently for best results on a particular device. At least that's what it says on the screen as you're submitting the image. So we're going to go down to Canvas Scale, and we're going to set the width to 960 and break the chain and set the height to 540. This will break the aspect ratio, not maintain the aspect ratio, and there we go. Now, one of the questions that people may ask is, why the GIMP? There's really two reasons. I've already recorded, I know, 4 sessions, courses for Udemy on the GIMP, so I know that there's plenty of training material. That's one. The other is that the GIMP is free, whereas Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, things like that can be quite pricey. So this is your free alternative to pricey software. And here I'm just going to give you a demonstration of my concept for a cover. And if you're interested, you can look up courses or literature on the GIMP. There's lots of online free literature. There's lots of stuff on YouTube on how to use it. Now, I'm going to apply a layer mask to this, and it just so happens that through the amazing technology that we have nowadays, I can jump forward a couple lectures to the slide that we're about to create using PowerPoint. And I can go ahead and get a screenshot of that slide by going here and saying File, Create. There we go, Screenshot. Now, let's just bring up this, and I will grab a single window, and I will drag the crosshairs over here. That's what I want. And there's the window in the background. So I can get rid of PowerPoint. I've now just snagged its screen. Let's go ahead and crop this down to just the screen area that I want to use as a layer mask. Now, I was thinking of even using the writing and seeing what that looks like in the layer mask. So I'm going to take the entire thing. Okay, we've cut that out. I'm going to set its image size, scale image, to 960, yes, by 540. It's there exactly. Scale. I'll go ahead and edit, select all, and I'll edit copy. And we shouldn't need that anymore. Now here, I'm going to go to the layers and add a layer mask. Yeah, white, full opacity, we'll see through it. Go to the layer mask, and I will say Edit, Paste. Now, this is the exact opposite of what I want, and we need a color down here to see through. But we're going to go ahead and anchor this because it's actually good, although it looks horrible. Let me show you how it's going to be made good. I'm going to add a new layer. Add a new layer that will be white. I'm going to move this layer down in the background. Okay, it's already beginning to look a little bit better. And now I'm going to go here to the layer mask and I'm going to invert the colors. Okay, color invert. This is more what I had in mind. Now you can see that it's letting through some of the image in the background because it's got a gray area here and then we've got a black area that lets through quite a bit more. I think this needs some more work to pull it together, but I wanted to show you this idea of using the GIMP to produce cover images. 960 by 540. That's your basic course image size. When you're done, go ahead and save it as, I prefer to use PNGs these days as opposed to JPEGs because they honor transparency and other things like that. They're an open, a very open, fully supported standard. So I would use PNGs to save my work. Hey, I'm sorry, I just couldn't leave you hanging with that last terrible looking Udemy graphic that we produced. So I went away and I fooled around with a little bit, and this is what I came up with. I think it looks really good. It was kind of the original vision that I had in my mind. It just needed a lot of cleanup that, well, I don't have time to show you in this course because it's not about the GIMP. If you would like to produce Udemy images that look like this, you might want to consider trying the GIMP. Take one of my other courses. They're cheap and they're very easy to digest. So this is the GIMP for Udemy.